Welcome to another episode of the Bible Toolbox. I'm Lydia.
And I'm Luke, and we're here to help you enjoy the Bible through the tools that scholars and programmers have created for you.
And what's our tool today?
So today we are going to look at the website stepbible.org.
Stepbible.org. What is this website for?
This is a website for reading and studying the Bible, and it has a whole bunch of tools and features for doing that.
Okay, so you're going to walk us kind of through all of the capabilities of this website?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What I think are kind of the coolest features of it.
And anybody can use this, or is this just for people who know Greek?
No, it is. Anyone can use it. It is more useful if you know Greek and Hebrew, but anyone can use it. I'm going to kind of show some features that anyone can make use of.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one here is you can use it to compare translations. So if you just hover over, it highlights, notice the ESV and KJV words that are translated the same are highlighted together. Genesis here is highlighted or translated very similarly.
And this is the ESV and the KJV. How do you get more translations?
Oh, up here. They have most of the main English translations.
Or you can just scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there they all are.
And you just keep clicking on them. You don't have to like hold down a button or anything.
Right. So, I mean, you can click however many you want.
Gotcha. And
it will, bring them all up if you wanted to do that, comparing lots of translations.
Sounds good.
And you can actually come over here to the settings and change it to interlinear, and it goes word by word, like really compares them.
Yeah.
You can do column where it puts, them side by side.
Okay.
And they also have this with comparison. And I don't know how useful it is, but it just hovers or highlights the differences for you. So like here it says over in the ESV, where it says upon in the KJV. I don't know how helpful that is. And it's kind of formatted weird. Of
the KJV parallel Bible we talked about, like way back with translations.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm not sure how accurate this is though.
Okay.
Or if it's just like computer generated. So I don't know. It's there. You can do what you want.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good for their hovering and seeing the different words.
Yeah, because it looks like even if you hover, you can like see it in different verses as well. It's not just like, I think earth maybe was in 1 and 2.
Yes.
So it shows everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good thing to notice, because you can also let me just unclick one. That's a helpful feature for if you're studying a theme in a chapter or something. So if I wanted to look at 1 John, I'll go, can only do so many verses. So I'm just going to go to 4:15. See if that pops up. Yeah. Okay. I can come up here to the font and make it really small.
Make it smaller so you can see more at a time.
Yeah. And then, for example, if you wanted to study, you see know in here?
No.
Yeah, to know there. Okay. So notice I can hover over it and it highlights all of the times where no is used. And you can see dark blue. What do you think that means?
Like exact word, exact translation?
The same Greek word, where the light blue there are similar words. So you can see at the top there, you have to know, gnosko, versus here, to perceive or see.
But they're all English no.
Yeah, they're all translated as English no. Okay. And you wouldn't pick that up just reading the English. And so you can kind of do this like reading along and seeing where similar words are used or the same word and so on.
Like Greek synonyms that just get lost in translation.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you can think through, well, why did he use this one and not this one? And
so in that blue box, is that just like a definition kind of thing? Like up when you hover over a word, that blue box shows up?
Okay. So yeah, it gives you the Greek word and it gives you the definition of the Greek word.
Okay.
And if you click on it, it brings that to the side here.
The right-hand side.
And it gives you a bunch of examples. So you can actually like click on the verse and it'll pop up like this.
Mhm.
And if you want to look more into it, you can click this pane and it'll take you right to it and you can read it in context.
And not lose First John
Right.
1.
It's still there. And it's actually no is highlighted
goodness.
because I have it opened on the right.
Yeah. And now it just blows up everything. Like when you highlight one word, it all comes like all the panes.
Yeah. And you can X out of panes as well. Scrolling down, it gives you the LSJ dictionary or lexicon here, which is an ancient Greek lexicon. Gives you all the different definitions and so on.
And related words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Way at the bottom here. Here's the different related words. So if you wanted, well, let me go up here, back to the top. It says this word occurs 824 times. If you click that,
does it go? Oh man.
There's all the words. And then
it's the Greek word or the English word?
Greek word. Greek word. And then you can come here and we know Edo was also in First John. We can click that and now it searches for both of those.
Wow.
In the whole New Testament.
And are they all just weaved together and you have to figure out which one's which, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You'd be able to tell by the different colors.
Like there. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That's helpful for like tracing a theme as you're reading through the Bible. Another cool thing about Step Bible is so like here, we did a word study on a word, but you can also, let me put my font bigger now. Now that we're done tracing a theme. Let's go to Exodus 34:6. Very popular passage here. Right, the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed, the Lord, God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth. Okay? And this definition of the Lord, his explanation of his character, is used throughout the Old Testament multiple times. It's cited. So what you can do is you can hover over here, click on it.
Click on merciful right now.
Click on merciful, and you can see the word rachum. And if you click it, here's all the places where the word rachum is used. And then if you go up here to the word, this is a little difficult, but click advanced search. We want to keep the verses from the previous searches. So we want to keep rachum. And then we want to add gracious. Well, and I would have had to, so if you hover over here, you can see it's chanun. Okay, so when I do this, advanced search, keep previous verses, and you can either search by the Hebrew word.
Can you search by the English word?
And you can search by, the English word, and you just have to find it. So chanun, right there.
Okay.
And here you go. Here are all the places in the Old Testament where those two words are used in the same verse.
Which is more than likely quoting Exodus 34.
Yeah, or referencing it, alluding to it. Which is, like Jonah 4:2. Jonah uses it to get mad at God. God, I knew you would forgive them because you are merciful and gracious. Right? He quotes the Lord's revelation back at God.
Okay.
Another thing. So I'm going to do a new panel to compare this. So I'm going to do a search again. I don't know where this shows up if I click that. Oh, cool. Okay. But rather than doing Hanun and Racham, like the words, you can also do, you can search just similar words. There's this idea of a fuzzy search.
Fuzzy search.
And so it's like all the words that are kind of like compassionate. And if I keep it again, all the words that are kind of like gracious, do a fuzzy search again. And now we have more where so like Second Kings here, where it says, and the Lord was gracious unto them and had compassion on them.
Interesting.
Like you can hear the allusion still, but it's not the exact perfect words.
It's not quoting it,
yeah,
per se.
And so this gives you other words that are similar. Like you can even see in Exodus 34:6 how goodness is highlighted as well and being searched. And so it searches all the synonyms with these words.
Yeah, because it's kind of fuzzy. It's kind of like goodness, merciful, gracious.
So this is really helpful if you want to do, like if you just want to do a search on the Lord as compassionate.
And then you can even do it like in the book of John or in the book of, if you're doing more of a book study, right?
Oh, range. Yeah, in the range here. Yes. Yeah.
So do you just like click on those?
So let's do Exodus.
You can do more than one though.
Yep.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay. Very cool. What's next?
So the other things are just here on the top row. I want to point out. So they have a copy feature. So if you click it, well, that's just doing the middle one. I want to click on here. Here's all of my verses here.
So you clicked on that pane and then clicked copy.
Yeah. You can click on that and then copy however many you want. So I'm going to do all of them. It says text is copied, and now I can copy and paste it to a document.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. And so you could just click that again, click copy again. If I only wanted the first three.
Yeah, you can just copy
go
those.
1, 3, and then it goes all of everything in the middle. Okay. And then it copies the actual verse in that version, not just the reference.
So click here, click them all. Here's what it'll look like.
Okay. Very
Just
cool.
gives you the reference. And then you can also copy the first three. There you go. First three.
Okay. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Quick way to, if you do a huge search of a lot of verses, you can copy and paste them all at once. New panel. If you want to do another search or something like that, compare it.
How many panels can you do at once?
I don't know.
Lots.
It looks like as many as you want. Okay.
Oh, brother. Okay, there we go.
Okay, back to the reports here has just different features like reading plans and like gospel harmony, which is kind of cool. Gives you all where the gospels line up with each other.
Cool.
Analysis. I'm not going to go into that. Bookmarks is kind of your past. So, oh man, I wanted to go back to, my search on Gnosko and to know. And
so this is an automatic bookmark. Like you don't have to bookmark it yourself.
Right.
A search history kind of thing. Okay.
And then examples here is, it's kind of like a tutorial. If you wanted to learn how to use it yourself, it gives you examples of things you can do and gives you step-by-step and videos of how to do it. So there you go. If you want to learn more, do that. Something here that it points out is you can actually color. So let's just go back to 1 John. You can go here and color code the grammar.
Oh my.
Okay. So you can color code the grammar, and this is a lot and lots of colors, and I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. You can find it in the settings. So if you click here in the settings, so this tells you why some words are colored. You can turn those off. Oops. All right. So we're just going to turn on the imperative,
which is a command.
Okay. Oops. So now, as you're reading, you can see where the commands are. And often these are, like, if you're reading the Bible and like, okay, what do I need to take away? Like, what is this text telling me to do? Well, love not the world, abide in him, so on. It's a quick way to see where the text is commanding us to do something.
Okay. And you did that by going to settings and then the grammar.
Setting, color code grammar, and then you might have to turn off some of the settings to make it.
Just look at the imperatives. And you got that box by clicking the settings wheel by moods.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Okay, other than that, it's just font. You can make it bigger and smaller. And language, you can change. They're getting it into many languages.
That's so many languages.
And you can give them feedback, and you can download stuff. So this is meant for, like, if you have really bad internet access, you can actually download the entire program.
Oh my.
And use it offline.
The whole thing?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Whoa. Yeah. And that's huge for, like, missionaries and people who don't have access to Wi-Fi and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that is huge.
You can just download it.
Wow.
So that is stepbible.org.
Man, this is a great tool to get, like, just into the, like, Greek, and without knowing Greek, though, like, all of the visuals of the hovering and everything is really powerful. So I hope our listeners can use this and just dive into the Bible with it. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Bible Toolbox. All of the resources mentioned in this episode are posted on our website, thebibletoolbox.com. There you can also find out more information on how to give and support us. And we have loved all of the encouragement and feedback we've received from you. So thanks so much.